Here with Miami coach Anthony Noreen after a 4-1 win over Alaska Anchorage, and we will take a few questions.
Coach, we talked about wanting to get out to fast starts, and last night that was an area of focus that you wanted to focus on today. I think it looked like they did. What was your perspective on the fast start tonight?
Yeah, I think that was probably our number one message going in. What I liked about tonight was before the game when we addressed the team, sometimes you just put it on them. What do we need to do? And they knew. We need to have a better start. We need to be more physical. We need to hang on to the puck more. And I thought, for me, that first 10 minutes was probably the best hockey we played all year, which is good. Take a 5-minute penalty, and it could have very easily gone the other way. And usually those are make or breaks, right? 5-minute majors, usually when you don't score on them, it's recipe for disaster. And I thought we gained some really good momentum off that, and it kind of went from there. But guys had a really good start for sure.
Sorry about that, Coach. Wanted to also ask about Colby Ambrosio in particular. He gets that first goal, but he creates so much as well. His puck handling ability, his ability to slow the game down and create time and space for the players around him. What does that mean for that line and for the rest of the players?
Yeah, it's why we brought him here. Why he was, he's a guy first recruited when he was 15, going on 16, and came and played for us in Tri-City as a 16 and 17-year-old and saw all those same things. That's why he got drafted in the NHL. And obviously, like we've talked a lot about, Filion and Hutch and some of these other guys that believed and want to be part of this. For their last year of college hockey, I know it was important for Colby. His parents are here. They mean the world to him. To be able to perform in front of them, to be able to show up for his teammates. He's a guy that puts a lot of work into his craft, so good to see him get rewarded, and obviously just really, really proud of him and just what he's turning into here as a player and as a leader for us.
You mentioned the make or break nature kind of that 5-minute penalty kill in the first period. How do you think your PK was able to just win so many pucks in your defensive zone and really kind of prevent Anchorage from ever really getting set up on that power play?
Yeah, and that was the key. That's what we want to do as a penalty kill. We're never going to be a sit back and just allow teams to fire shots. We want to force them to make hurried plays. We want to put pressure on them. We want to get momentum off of it. And the thing about 5-minute kills is, in a 4-minute kill, you could maybe use 4D, 6 forwards, and roll through them, maybe even 4 forwards sometimes. In a 5-minute, you got to use your whole bench. I think we used 9 different forwards in every D during the course of that, so we were able to stay fresh and keep them on the run. I thought Bruno made 1 or 2 really good saves. We had a couple shot blocks again, similar to late last night, but really just really good commitment by our guys of protecting the middle of the ice, and when it was time to skate and go and press them, I thought we did a good job in it.
Matt Choupani had 2 goals tonight, first 2 goals of the season this year. And you talked about it before, but he's always on the ice after practice. He's the last guy off the ice, first guy here. How good is it to see him get on the score sheet?
Yeah, those are the guys you want to see get rewarded, the guys who do it right. And Shoup's, again, another guy, took a leap of faith, had a year left, left a really good team to come here and be part of this. And you talk about a guy who does it right. Like, that guy gets here at 6 o'clock in the morning, leaves here at 10 o'clock at night. I can't remember the last time ever being at this rink and other when he's taking care of his schoolwork. Like, he is here. And he's not just here like shooting pucks off the glass. He's here working on stuff. He takes care of his body. He eats right. He sleeps right. Morning skate today after playing all the minutes he did last night. Like, you can't get the kid off the ice. And when guys like that, then they get opportunities and it goes in the back of the net, you feel like they deserve it. And for really that whole line was, I thought they made some really, really high-end plays there. Those are guys that work at their craft. They're guys that obviously have ability, but they work at it nonstop. So, really good to see those guys get rewarded.
Michael Quinn and Casper Nassen also combined for a goal on the power play. What have you seen from those 2 guys as freshmen, and what you've tried to instill in this program since being here?
Yeah, Quinny's what we want on the back end. We want mobile guys that can move the puck and have really good hockey sense. I think he's gotten better every game. Does a really good job. I saw it firsthand for Fargo last year on the power play of just being simple, managing it, moving pucks, creating shooting lanes for his teammates. And Casper's probably got about as good a one-timer as I've seen at any level. To be able to do what he's done here early on, with a lot of runway in front of him here, it's pretty exciting times for those 2 guys being freshmen and what they've been able to do on the power play. You hope that they continue to build chemistry and it just gets better from here. But 2 guys that we're obviously really excited about.
Coach, you've been here 6 months, and you said this is a dream job for you. And what's it like to come in here and your first 2 home games come away with a sweep like this, and especially playing as well as they did tonight?
Yeah, happy for the guys. The guys that have gone through the hard. Happy for the guys that like I said, took a leap of faith and trusted and came here. Happy for the program, the school, the athletic department, the people that believed. And, for me personally, just happy for the people that I got to have come here, that got to experience it and see it. I know it meant the world to them. So a lot of guys had family in town. Good experience. Obviously, for me, I'm already thinking about Robert Morris. But for the guys, I think it's pretty cool. They've put in a lot of work. And, it hasn't always been pretty and the execution hasn't always been the best, but what we've asked them to do and what we've tried to instill in them, they've grabbed onto. And as a coach, that's really all you could ask for. Now it's, again, how do we learn from that? How do we get better? How do we push? How do we make sure we're a better team when we hit the ice on Thursday?
The shots on goal ended up 26-15 UAA. Have you ever seen a more lopsided total where it's just a complete non-indicator of how the game went?
Yeah, like Brad and I were just talking about that. One of the things I'll tell you probably about our teams here moving forward, you're probably not going to see a huge shot count. Like, we're going to be a team that takes quality shots, and we're going to be a team that hangs onto the puck. Like, we want to make other teams defend. And if you saw, to me, the first 10 minutes of that game, right to the 5 minute, that's what we want our team to look like. We hung onto the puck, we cut back, we didn't make it easy on them, we made them defend, we wore them down. Like, one of the sayings these guys will hear me say a million times, there's no shot clock in hockey. Like, you want to hang on to that thing, and you want to be heavy and hard, not let them out of their zone. And I thought at times tonight we did a really good job of it. It's something we need to continue to be better at.
Coach, we have talked a lot this season so far about the special teams and special teams being a key, but I thought tonight, 5-on-5, you outplayed the other team. And what does that mean going forward to be able to go toe-to-toe 5-on-5 and outscore them like you did?
Yeah, I think that was a real point of emphasis for us as a staff that we talked about was we need more 5-on-5 offense. We've done a really good job on the power play of getting some goals and creating. We need to do more 5-on-5. It was nice to see us capitalize and have a little more riding time in the offensive zone tonight. I think if there's one area that you'd ask specifically, Troy probably frustrated that we wanted to do more on the power play. And again, that's hockey. Like, when one unit's down, the other one's got to be up. The power play has been excellent for us. At the end of the day, it goes 1 for 5 tonight. 20% is pretty good at this level. We wanted better. We wanted more. And I think, like, one of the things I like about this group right now is you would think, like, there's not a lot of guys. I don't know how many guys have gotten many sweeps. And I think they know we could have been better. So it was like, yeah, they were happy that we won, but there were some guys that were like, no, we need to be better than that. And that's the way I want our groups to be. I want them to enjoy it, but, like, be hungry for more.
Here with Matt Choupani after a 4-1 win over Alaska Anchorage, and we will take a few questions.
Matt, obviously a couple of goals tonight, some really pretty passing leading up to that. You're playing on a line with John Waldron and with Colby Ambrosio, and the three of you seem to create a lot of time and space. How are you able to work so well together so quickly to come together and gel to create that time and space and really create that chemistry together?
Yeah, I feel like we're three very different players, so what we bring to the table kind of matches well with one another. They move the puck very well. Colby shoots it very well. So I think it works all in all. The three different type of players we are really meshes well.
Did you plan to take the glove off and shake Colby's hand after that goal?
Yeah, I want to say that was rehearsed, but it was kind of on the spot type of thing.
So you transferred here from Northeastern. I'm just curious kind of what your experience has been through these first 4 games and just kind of leading up to the home opener.
Yeah. Coming here, we're kind of the underdogs, and that's very exciting. Everyone in that room believes we can be something very special, and just coming from a great program like Northeastern, being ranked most of the time. So coming to a program like this and trying to build it up is very exciting, and I think everyone in the room, including myself, is super excited to get going. And the first 4 games, we've played good, but we all know we can get more. We can put more into it, and we have so much more to give. So which is very exciting.
These are your first 2 goals of your Miami career. Just curious what your feelings were about that coming in. You had some really good plays against Ferris State that resulted in some assists, but first time getting on the score sheet in that kind of area. Just what your thoughts were?
Yeah. Going to the game, I never really think of scoring. We kind of just, our line wants to create havoc and be hard on the forecheck and just disrupt plays, get the puck back, work down low. So if the goals come, good for that. But if we can just contribute in any way possible, we're happy with that.
Overall tonight, able to have more success, even strength. leaned on special teams a lot to start the season. Today, even strength went toe-to-toe and took it to them. Why were you able to have that success tonight?
I think we just worked down low way more than the previous games, and power play, if it happens, it happens. But we want to play 5-on-5. We want to score a 5-on-5, and in this league, if you can score a 5-on-5, the chances of winning the game is pretty high. So we just look to work hard 5-on-5 and just score goals on 5-on-5.